All right, everybody, it's Mark again, getting ready to start off another day. Got Colt in the background. We're actually in Kentucky. We're gonna hit sort of like the tip of the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway. It's technically day 5 of our adventure. This will be our 3rd day of trail riding. A lot of road time, so that's been the travel time has been just a pain in the butt. But yeah, we're gonna hit the DBBB right around Stanton-ish, and then work our way counterclockwise, of course, and then go down into the Kentucky Adventure Tour. So that'll be the start of our day. We'll see how it goes. Don't know how far we'll get. Don't know what we'll do. We're sort of, I've got everything sort of mapped out here in Gaia, but we wanna, we don't wanna lock down to any specific schedules. So I wanna be in Kentucky-ish for probably today and tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes, but we'll see you out on there, and thanks a lot. Bye. All right, everybody, we are in the thick of it in the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway. So for a while, I mean, where we got on east of Stanton, it was a lot of paved roads, but now it transitioned from single pave to like some beat up pavement gravel to now gravel. So we're sort of getting into the small part of it. We've gone through a couple of properties pretty tight here once it turned to gravel. Had some dogs chase us. That was interesting. Didn't want to run over anybody's dogs. But yeah, we'll see what has in store for us. But you can see, we are in the woods, backcountry. We've hit a problem here. So here's we finally hit trail, dirt, all that, and the first challenge is crazy enough, but which is this, which is really a scary looking off camber ride. I mean, there's some fresh tracks here, which is weird. I mean, it hasn't rained since the last people came through. But this is some crazy stuff. But at the very end is a closed gate, which is locked. Barbed wire connecting it, looped around. So yeah, I mean, it's closed. I mean, there's barbed wire looped here, but it doesn't look, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that means close it after you come through, or don't come through at all, because it's only locked on that side, but it's hung up by the barbed wire here, and it looks like, I mean, you can unwind it and go through, but I don't know. Well, the problem is too, is that even to get to the gate, gonna have to come down this. Which is pretty crazy in itself. So we were really disappointed at the gate being there at the end of all the videos that I had seen, that gate wasn't there for any of the other ones. So it was a little disappointing to see that. Not really sure what the cause there. So we backtracked, and after some pavement, we got back into this dirt area. I mean, it's a really nice area here. It was good to be on dirt again. Scenic mountain, you know, we're looking over the edge, as you can see, and the road's a little gravelly, a little rutty, but yeah, after the disappointing activity of having to backtrack, it was great to get back onto dirt, and this was a nice little trail to finally get us started. So I had to look this up. This Fixer Road really was just a great spot. I mean, it was very super scenic. You're coming in and out of valleys, a lot of water crossings, so much fun. But it was just, it felt really good to be off into this area. I mean, it really was just a great time. Colt loved it in back. We stopped a few times here and there, had a snack, just looked around, but really the drive on this road was well worth it. And it was just interesting going through the different mountain areas, because you could see whether it was old oil wells or just old infrastructure from industry back in the day. Some of it's scary, like ooze leaking out of the ground at some places, but otherwise just old abandoned type business industry type things. But it was very scenic and very nice. So this was just a great area that we got to go through. this was super funny. That sign is like deep water. Many Broncos die here, or Bronco Killer Lake. I think this area, I looked it up later, and it was notorious to get super duper flooded, and a lot of people having fun off to the right and everything over there with their vehicles. But yeah, that sign was funny. I guess many Broncos died back there, but it looked like they've been working in there and propping it up and filling in stuff. So we just continued on the trail. Yeah, everybody, man, that section did not disappoint. We finally got off the pavement and onto some gravel, and that whole section was pretty sweet. I mean, it was river crossings, going through river, off camber. I mean, that was what I was picturing when I was coming to Kentucky. So I'll have to look up and see if that specific area has a section name and call it out specifically, because that was a shit ton of fun. And with multiple vehicles, I mean, I think I could have done a lot more. So just trying to play it safe since I'm running alone. But yeah, enjoy that one. Let me find the name of that. I don't know what this sludge is, but it seems to be leaking out of the mountain. That's a little scary. pretty crazy. This is some sort of dry creek bed. I wonder when and how often water flows here, because this is pretty crazy. All right, so after some windy, mountainous, paved roads and then onto some gravel, now it looks like we've got ourselves into a tight little forest road here. Raider Ridge Road, it's showing listed, but let's see what this has to store for us. Now we're more on the Kentucky Adventure Tour. We've left the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway. Now we're on the Kentucky Adventure Tour route. So let's see what this road has. We've hit a pretty interesting mud hole area. There's several paths through. Some look pretty deep and gnarly. It looks like we got a better path off to the left. It still drops down a little bit. There's still some water and mud, but I'm gonna put it in 4 low. And then once we get through this area, it looks like we may have to take a look and see what's going on up ahead too. So looks to be an interesting way to finish off this sort of section of the trail. We're getting back again towards pavement here, so we'll see. All right, that was another section of dirt, forest, mountain madness here in Kentucky. I tell you, with both of these trails, obviously there's a lot of pavement to connect the dirt, but when you're on dirt, man, it is crazy. That section itself was also just pretty darn sweet. A lot of water, a lot of mud, a lot of elevation changes, rutty areas. So yeah, that one was pretty cool. No issues. You know, a couple of deep water things I didn't want to do since I'm riding alone. No need to risk. So yeah, so we finished that section. I'll have to see, look and see if that's a named section as well. But that road is pretty darn cool. So thanks for watching, and we'll keep at it.